Welcome back, everyone, to another Empyrion Workshop Showcase. Join me today as we take a look at the Sentinel Space Station. Today's design is called simply Sentinel Station, and it is, of course, a space station design. This design comes to us from creator jrandall, and as you know, we have looked at several of his designs in the past, and they have always been very good. The Sentinel Station is a size class 10 unlock level 12 base. On the Steam Workshop page, the notes for this state that it can be used for a multiplayer or single player purpose, and it can serve as a survival base, a port for your faction to park all of their vessels, a large farm, or just a massive hangar for your own vessels. One of the first things you will notice about this space station is the large landing pad on the very top. There are 2 points where you can enter into the rest of the base on the landing pad. One is at the far end where you will find a small shutter door that leads into the back elevator. The other entrance you can use to get into the rest of the base is from the control tower, where you will find inside the first level an medic station, clone chamber, and O2 station, as well as plenty of open space to add some more items. The central column contains the main elevator for the entire facility, and in front of the door you will find the lettering for which level you are currently on. As you can see, we are on the flight deck level, so if we head up, we will go into the available space and the top of the control tower. There are several levels throughout this base that have been left intentionally empty, and they are marked as available space. This has been done specifically so that you can customize these levels to your liking and make this base your own. At the topmost level, you'll find the command area, the control tower, where everybody gets told, hey, this is when you land on this hangar pad right here. And as you can see, we have a lot of decorations, but nothing really in this area that's actually used for management. No seating, nothing such as that. Coming down to level D, we enter into one of the 2 farms in this space station. Each farm independently carries 144 growing plots, giving you a total of 288 growing plots for the entire base. At the other end of the room, we find the other elevator, where you can see you can go up and down from 2 sides of the base for most levels. This room also contains 2 storage areas, one on each side at the far end, and they have been completely left open so you can decide the layout for your storage. The central area of the farms look down over the interior hangar bay, which we will get to in just a moment. Level E is identical to level D, where we have another one of the 2 farms, as well as at the far end, more storage, but we also have some fridges as well as some seating over here for people to hang out and have some food. Heading a bit further down to level F, we enter into one of the upper sections of the interior hangar bay area. Coming down to level G, we are on the first hangar deck, and this hangar deck actually provides us a little bit more functionality by giving us outside access to some of the smaller landing pads for small vessels or really small capital vessels. Level H is, of course, the big interior hangar that covers the majority of the base's volume. On the main elevator side of the hangar, there are cargo boxes, and on each side of the cargo boxes, we have an O2 station and medic station. You will also find stairs that lead up to the first hangar deck. In the middle of this hangar bay, we have the repair bay for the base, so when you need to repair your actual ships, you will need to fly them in here, which fortunately is a very easy thing to do with the super massive hangar doors on each end. Coming to level I, we enter into the observation deck, where we can see out of the base and just have a nice little hangout. You will probably want to decorate it a bit more with maybe some seating. But coming to the far side, we enter into the medical bay, which is very nicely designed. I love the look of the oxygen tanks in the wall, and the layout just feels very polished to me in here. Level J is the engineering level where you will find many of your fuel tanks, as well as some more generators, your gravity generator, and offline protection. At the far side, we have access to the Airlock, which is of course what it sounds like. It gives you a way to just simply do a quick spacewalk outside the base in case you need to go out and do some repairs. Just make sure you turn on your jetpack, otherwise you may have a problem of falling when you do this. Level K is another level marked as available space, so feel free to fill it out and customize it as you wish. Level L brings us to the crew lounge, which you can see is very nice and spacious with plenty of seating and a nice large bar where everybody can come and get their drink. Level M is marked for reserve supplies, and as you can see, this is where a bulk of your storage capacity for fuel and oxygen is set. Level N and Level O are both marked as available space, but are smaller rooms, giving you a little bit less space to fill in. Level P is marked for crew quarters, and you'll find a set of stairs on each side here leading up to some of the beds, as well as a TV with no seating to comfortably watch the TV. Moving between the stairs, you will find 2 showers as well as some more beds, and again the same issue of a TV with no comfortable seating to sit and watch it. And that brings us to Level Q, the lowest level of the base, and another floor marked as available space, giving you room to customize it. Now there is one area of the base that is split off a little bit from the rest, and that is the Fabrication Area. Level F has a large amount of storage, mostly built into the walls. We also have a total of 8 advanced constructors built into the walls as well, along the 2 wings. In the central area of this level, you will find an ammo box and some more cargo boxes built again into the walls, as well as a food processor and 4 fridges. There is also an armor locker and repair station here if you need it. One interesting aspect about this base that you do not see in many bases, even though it has been added to the game, is each end of the wings has a furnace built in. The Sentinel Station is an unlocked level 12 size class 10 base. With so many extra levels left unfinished for you to customize to your liking, you may be thinking about the efficiency of this base. With 43 fuel tanks, you will get around 116,000 fuel total, giving you over 36 hours of normal use. The station also has 50 oxygen tanks, giving you 100,000 oxygen in capacity. This will be spread across the 21 ventilators and 5 oxygen stations. There are also 5 medic stations and 1 clone chamber throughout the base. Considering this base has been touted as a survival base, there are no defensive turrets on it by default. It does, however, have a total of 80 cargo boxes, 9 ammo boxes, 6 fridges, 1 food processor, and 8 advanced constructors. The main ingredients you will need to build this will be sathium and iron. The rest of the materials needed for this are fairly modest, especially the zascosium and erestrum clocking in at only 94. Overall, I really like this design. It's very well laid out, very well thought out, and gives you, of course, room to expand and customize it however you want. While this may seem excessive in size for some players, especially in a single-player game, the resource requirements make this perfectly reasonable to build in a single-player game. One of the biggest aspects I expect players to be drawn to is the very large flight deck on the top. Once again, this is the Sentinel Station by jrandall. If you are interested in checking out this base design, you will find a link in the description below to its page on the workshop. And if you try out the design and like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up for the creator on the workshop page. If you have any suggestions or just helpful comments, be sure to post them on the workshop page for the creator to see. Well, that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure you hit subscribe and tick that notification bell if you have not done so already. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this space station. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is there any specific thing you would change to make it better in your opinion? Well, as always, I am your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.